the concert event of the summer.
It's good to be back in Toronto.
The Aussie invasion taking Canada by storm.
When you see thousands of people waiting for hours and hours, how does that feel?
Feels good.
One day, one band, one incredible show.
Instead of hey, can we do A? Yeah.
And only etalk is with 5 seconds of summer for it all.
Can you open this? It isn't strong. Oh my God!
From our exclusive sit-down.
Does it feel now how you thought it would feel?
Still the same guys doing the same thing. Hopefully a little bit better, hopefully. Yeah.
To inside their sold-out world tour with One Direction.
Only etalk gets this close.
It's so cool.
Get ready to join etalk for an unforgettable summer experience with Callum, Ashton, Michael, and Luke.
It's really cool to be able to do this around the world, you know, and come out and meet some fans and play some songs.
You make it sound like there are just a couple of fans out here. There's like thousands of people out there.
It's really cool and it's a blessing.
They are by far one of the biggest bands on the planet, and now only etalk brings you backstage with our exclusive coverage as we go behind the scenes with 5 seconds of summer. From our backstage interview to an exclusive acoustic performance at our Queen Street headquarters, our adventure with the hitmakers is only just beginning.
Should we take them all round and leave someone with the rest of the stuff?
Sure. Arriving early to the venue, security is tight, but we've got a special invitation.
Wow. Yeah, and I do for a band just that's released their first album.
5 Seconds of Summer's long-awaited first album just debuted at #1 in Canada. They're kicking off their North American tour tonight, so the timing couldn't be better. If this band isn't on your radar yet, they will be.
I think when you start a band, you don't really know what to expect. Like we never thought that we'd get to the level that we are. We always say about we never thought we'd, even get out of Australia.
From the suburbs of Sydney to global rock stardom, the Australian pop-punk sensations who seemingly came from nowhere are taking over the music world. And it all started when their infectious breakthrough hits skyrocketed them into mainstream superstardom. Since then, Five Sauce continue their reign, releasing single after chart-topping single. Does it feel now how you thought it would feel, thinking about what it would be like to be a rock star?
It's just the surroundings of the band that changes. It's not the band that changes. Nothing about the band changes. It's just what's around it. I mean, whether it's a stadium or a small pub with 12 people in it, still the same guys doing the same thing. Hopefully a little bit better, hopefully. Yeah.
Back on Queen Street, only we front row seat for all the action. In hours, the boys will play a private acoustic show in our parking lot.
No running, no pushing. Whoever passes me, you don't come in.
Setup continues from the night before as hundreds of eager fans line up outside our etalk headquarters, counting down the minutes until showtime.
I think it's cool that, we have fans that love our band that much. Like, 'cause I remember being, really obsessed and, loving, my favorite band. So
we still are.
Yeah, still am. So it's kind of like, it's cool to have that kind of effect on people, I guess. I mean, and be able to make people happy with music.
In 2011, Luke Hemmings, along with good friend Michael Clifford and classmate Callum Hood, began posting videos online. Later that same year, the success of the band was sealed when Last Minute Edition drummer Ashton Irwin agreed to join the group, and 5 Seconds of Summer was officially born. Yours is a success story that a lot of people, even 5 years ago, never could have predicted, because for you, uploading a couple videos literally changed your lives.
Yeah, it's sort of spawned the beginnings of knowingness of other countries actually liking our band. I mean, without the internet, we would have no clue that people liked us in Canada, or how would we know? We're from Sydney, and it's so the internet sort of opened up the world to us. We had goals, but I think the internet sort of put those goals on steroids, We were like, whoa, we could do that. Without the internet, we wouldn't have known.
A member of One Direction sees your video. How does that work? Did they contact you? When did you know that your lives were about to change?
You know what? We didn't know our lives were about to change. We knew that we had to get a lot better than we were. We committed everything, day and night, to songwriting, to being better musicians, to harnessing what we have as a band and making it, we're driven to be, one of the best live bands in the world. That's what we want to be.
That determination is how in just 3 short years, this young band has been able to achieve the kind of success reserved for world-famous rock stars.
Life has changed day to day. Is it difficult to wrap your head around that?
Yeah, I think if you think about it too much, you kind of drive yourself insane.
You know, the connection with One Direction. Very few people on the planet can relate to you guys right now. Is that what's special with that connection?
It's not like a normal everyday thing you can just talk to anyone about. Like, you kind of got to, you know, it's nice to have someone there.
Yeah. It's an awkward thing to talk about, to be honest. Like when people go, oh, what'd you do today? It's like, I don't want to tell you because I sound like a I've, you know, supported the dudes in a stadium, you know, like.
You sound like you're bragging.
Yeah, so I'd just be like, oh, nothing.
No one's going to know exactly what goes on in our lives except for, you know, each other. Like, that's the closest thing it's going to be.
Yeah.
That's why we're so tight as a band.
After the break, only on etalk, we take you inside the band's dressing room.
We like being gypsies.
You do.
It's fun.
Gypsy life is fun.
And later, your chance to hear 5 Seconds of Summer perform their massive hit single.
It's a fact, 5 Seconds of Summer is officially the biggest breakout band in the world right now.
This is our hotel, and I just want to show you how amazing you guys are. Hang on, wait.
I love you!
Having already taken Australia and Europe by storm, all eyes are on the Aussie act as they continue their global invasion. Next up, a headlining tour in 2015 and more new music on the way.
Do you worry about how famous and how quickly you are getting famous and that it will change the internal dynamic?
I think as this band grows, you know, we're growing as people. Like, you know, we're getting older and
getting taller.
Like, I think we've started to grow some facial hair.
Congratulations. Can we get a round of applause on that? That's right. I remember when I grew my first beard, it was very exciting. So congratulations. I'm halfway there. I've been trying to grow up for 10 years.
I think if you're famous for the right reasons, I think that's it's a good thing. I mean, I think I enjoy people seeing the mistakes we make, and I think and then the good things we do, because, you know, we're just really real people.
We're still kids,
dudes in the band.
Like, we're still refusing to grow up.
But these kids are seriously savvy when it comes to social media. Just a glance at their online following is proof enough. The candid posts and playful sense of humor are a big part of the Five Sauce charm, as I discover when they invite me into their dressing room.
We got Callum, we got Michael, we got Ashton,
see that. Yep.
And then we got me.
There are a lot of bandanas here. How do you decide which bandana you're going to wear?
They're all Ashton's.
I'm the bandana guy, but they all tease me about it. The favorite ones are over there. I've got this one here, the camera. That's a big
serious
one for me.
bandana.
And then over there, we've got my practice drum kit, which everyone hates.
Why? Because it makes a lot of noise?
Yeah.
Well, it's a silent set. It doesn't make that much noise. Now, one of the things that I realize about you when you play, you do that drum twirl very well.
Oh.
Can you show us how to do a drum twirl? Do it.
Well, you just finger over.
Finger
Hold it like that.
like this,
Finger over.
and then what? Like that?
That'll do.
Huh?
I mean, that kind
Like
of...
this?
There you go.
Like this? Oh, what do you know about this?
What do you know about this?
What do you know about a drum twirl, huh? That's right. This doesn't work out for you.
Beautiful. This
guy, I'm available.
Guys.
And while I'm getting schooled by Ashton, the rest of the band is busy hemming it up for the camera.
We've started our own entertainment show. Guys.
It's nice.
Yeah, we had to
guys.
Well done, guys. How did you know that you could trust each other? Because you guys are spending a lot of time together. A lot, like literally like all your time together.
Sometimes I ask myself, why do I trust you guys? You guys are like the least responsible people I've ever met.
Yeah, I think they're like some of the only people I can trust at the moment.
Oh,
I mean,
man. If you can't trust your band, then who can you trust? Like, come on. These guys, we came from nothing. Like, we came from trying to busk for petrol money at the local shopping centre.
I remember that, actually.
Like, I trust these guys with my life.
I forgot about that, actually. We went out, we drove in Ashton's car. We didn't have enough money to get home, so we busked for petrol money.
How much did you make? How long did it take you to make
I think we made $8.50.
And I was like,
yes!
it was the best day of our lives.
Coming up.
The four of you are literally right there.
Yeah, we like to know each other.
I told you we're a close pair.
on board 5 Seconds of Summer's tour bus. And later, only we're with the band right before showtime.
Let's rock today. Do it to me.
Let's rock today.
That's the first time you've ever got it right.
I always get it right.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Come on, let's go.
It's been a whirlwind few weeks for the guys who just wrapped the European leg of the Where We Are tour, opening for One Direction. Now they're getting ready to kick off their first gig with the lads tonight here in North America.
We're in Toronto. This is Michael Clifford, and he's enjoying a chocolate milk to start off his day. Melon! See you guys soon. Rogers Center today. It's gonna be sweet.
Hours before showtime, hundreds of fans are flocking to the venue for the first of 2 sold-out shows.
We're so excited. I'm really excited. This is my first concert. I've been here since the beginning, just waiting for them to come here. They're so down to earth. Like, they're like, I don't know, they're actual musicians. They're really good live. Like, they're probably better live than in, like, studio. So it's really good to see, yeah.
Backstage, my exclusive tour continues.
Is it just one camera? Yeah, is that cool?
As the band show me what life is really like on the road.
Doing a bit of lighting. No, it's cool.
Professional lighting.
A lot of work. I love the bus. We love the bus. So
You do?
It's like,
Can you sleep on that thing, or is it? Somebody told me it's kind of like sleeping in a cradle. You just literally
like sleeping on a cloud.
Greeted by a first-class fleet of buses, the boys are definitely riding in style. Just another perk to touring with one of the highest-grossing concert bands in the world.
All right, so this is it.
This is it. This is it's very spacious.
This is where 5 Seconds of Summer will call home for the next few months.
Some chocolate here. These are endless supplies. Every day.
I don't know where they come from.
I wake up and they're always full, and it's my worst nightmare.
Here's the fridge.
Broke the camera.
Chocolate milk. So much chocolate milk.
A well-stocked bus is key when traveling across the country. So is picking the right bunk.
Yeah, this is where we sleep.
This is my bunk. They're quite large on this bus.
So what is how do you guys choose which bunk you're going to stay in? Is that like a fighting
shotgun
process? How do you, what's the shotgun process for the bunk?
I feel like
me and who's in the top?
Ash, like they're kind of like top bunk guys, and me.
I can't be on the bottom. So what if the bunk falls on top of me and I die? I don't want that.
This one is mine. This is Ashton, Michael, Callum.
The 4 of you are literally right there.
Yeah, we like to annoy each other when we're trying to sleep.
I told you we were close there.
These 4 friends plucked from obscurity are truly living out their rock star fantasies.
Is this where you guys spend the majority of time, or is this?
Yeah, really? The band, where the band hangs. It's always the back of the bus.
We got a PlayStation here. No games yet. No controllers.
Still working on it.
When you guys are going from a show, let's say you guys are going to be driving to New York tomorrow, for example. Do you start sleeping right away? Are you guys up all night talking? Like what goes on here?
It really does depend. Like, just how tired you are that day, what the show was like.
Yeah.
Sometimes. How good that if the show was bad, we'll all go and have a depression sleep. What was good, we'll stay up.
And when they're used to playing to arena crowds of 40, 50, even 60,000 fans every night, this could just be another show. But for the guys, each one is an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally.
What is a good show?
Yeah, the flow of the show. I mean, the talking and the chemistry between the band, and to be able to I don't know, convince an audience that they should like your band.
You're like, please like us.
Yeah, it's a really hard thing to do. So yeah, we take it very seriously.
Still to come, the moment you've been waiting for.
when you see thousands of people waiting for hours and hours, how does that feel?
Feels good.
The boys are getting ready to hit the stage, and only we are right by their side.
It's good to be back in Toronto.
When you're one of the most talked about bands on the planet, there isn't much people don't know about you. But there is plenty I do discover when I put 5 Seconds of Summer to the test.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
I like this.
Who is the most likely to do whatever? Without thinking, immediately lift who you think is most likely to do.
Okay, cool.
Who is most addicted to selfies?
That's pretty unanimous.
Did we get it right?
Yeah, you guys know each other
I'm
pretty
not
well.
sure. It's myself.
Who has the most tattoos? You guys are good at this. All right, this is going to be a tough one.
All right.
And it's going to require a lot of honesty.
Okay.
Who uses the most hair product?
Not even a question, really. Look at that quiff. Look at that quiff.
That hair is a science. That is not accidental. Who's the biggest ladies' man?
Blank.
Do you guys even get to meet girls?
No, we don't get to meet that many girls. We did a video shoot, and there were girls there, and because we were in the outside world for once, and we were like, oh my god, you guys are real.
They're so pretty.
Girls. It was really funny. I mean, we spent our time in these places.
We don't get out much.
How many questions are there? Because I really, really like this game.
Okay.
Can we play this for a really long time?
Who is most likely to date a fan?
That's all of us. I'm going to do this one.
I can hear the squealing through the TV right
We
now
always say
across
that
the
like
country.
a fan is like just like a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay, who is most likely to date a celebrity?
I'm gonna go with Michael.
Yeah, let's go Michael.
Okay. He has the
Michael's
coolest
that guy.
I'm that guy, really?
I'm going to put you on the spot on this one. Name your celebrity crush.
Wait.
You can't say each other. You cannot say each other.
You know who I like recently?
Shailene Woodley.
Is that the Divergent girl? Divergent girl.
Shailene, if you're watching this gentleman is interested.
Luke is ready to mingle.
Hi, Divergent girl.
He does spend quite a bit of time on his hair, but if you're willing to look beyond that,
That was great.
That was a good one.
I had a good time.
Can we keep these?
you can keep those if you want to.
That's cool when you get people to come down to like a public place like this instead of like in a venue. It's nice.
Yeah, we like public disturbance. I think it's fun.
Up next, what it's like to be 5 seconds of summer in the final walk to the stage.
It's good to be back in Toronto. We missed you. Hey. Cheers for the hat. Thank you. Should wear that. It's very flamboyant.
In moments, 5 seconds of summer take over our Queen Street headquarters for an exclusive acoustic performance. The band arrives early, but their fans have been lined up for hours, hoping.
Every single picture of them makes me cry because I want to touch them so bad. They're really hot. Luke, he's my baby. He's my future husband. I love it so much.
And while it's chaos outside, backstage, the boys are more relaxed than ever.
It's really cool to be able to do this around the world, you know, and come out and meet some fans and play some songs. It's a blessing. Are we coming back here for tour next year?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
I would love to see you guys next year, especially you guys at the band.
When you see thousands of people waiting for hours and hours, how does that feel?
You just don't want to be bad, so you give it your all, and I think if we leave with these people all happy and then they've had an amazing time, I mean, you can't beat that.
Have a great show. Great to meet you guys. Congratulations. I hope to see you back in Canada sometime soon. Our time with 5 seconds of summer is over, but for the lucky fans who camped out to see their idols, it is only just the beginning.
Simmer down. They say we're too young now to amount to anything else. But look around, we work too damn hard for this. Just to give it up now. If you don't swear, don't drown. Honey, you look so perfect standing there in my American apparel underwear. And I know now that I'm so down. I got your name tattooed in an arrow heart. And I know now that I'm so down. Hey. Hey, 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 let's get out. Cause these deadbeat sounds only here just to keep us down. While I was out, I found myself alone, just singing. I showed up with a plane ticket and a with your name on it, would you wanna run away too? 'Cause all I really want is you. You look so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear, and I know now that I'm so down. I made a mixtape straight out in '94. I got your ripped skinny jeans lying on the floor, and I know now that I'm so down. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey. You look so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear, and I know now that I'm so down. Take a second off. Your lipstick stain, hands up. That I'm so down. Canadians! Oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey. You look so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear, and I know now that I'm so down. Your lipstick stain is a work of art. I got your name tattooed in an arrow heart, and I know now that I'm so down. All right. Thank you, guys.